Hello Scorpios, and welcome to your general reading for the month of March 2018. Sorry about the delay, but I couldn't get to your reading sooner. Sorry, I'm just repositioning the phone there. So, as I was saying, this is a general reading for March for you Scorpios, Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising. And please remember, this will not resonate with everybody. The other thing that I would like to remind you is that at the end of this video, I will put the link to the playlist for all the rest of your March readings. There are going to be 6 altogether. So I hope that you will, you will click in there and see all the rest of them. But this is the first one for you. And let's see what's going to happen. I'm very curious as well because I am a Scorpio rising. Very, very detailed and very one-sided message here. And if you are... if this is not the first time that you see my readings, you will know that usually I give 1 or maximum 2 possibilities through my readings because I tend to, to go with the messages that I get the strongest and the same way that I have here. So the first card that I'm getting from the Energy Oracle card is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is the energy that you will need to embody, that we will need to embody in the month of March. And really, really taking notice of all the information that we are receiving. Now, when we talk about information, the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. So there are information that they will not come from people around us. But it's, for me, I call it the aha moment, that we don't know how clarity is coming to us, but all of a sudden we see things for what they really are. And for me, that is when the crown chakra is opened and we can receive downloads from the universe, from the collective. So it's very important for us that in the month of March to stay receptive and to really take notice of signs, messages, or intuitions, everything that all of a sudden comes to us. But let's see here, and as I said, this for me, it's very much one message. We start with the Wheel of Fortune. So, starting with the Wheel of Fortune, you know that the Wheel of Fortune can be seen as a karmic cycle, and I strongly sense that this is a lesson that we have not learned yet. It's something that keeps coming up and up and up. And if I am not mistaken, okay, because I don't go back and look at other readings for the same signs going to the prior months, because I don't want to influence myself when I read then the current month. But if I'm not mistaken, there was something about us Scorpion being too generous to people for what finances is concerned. And I sense that coming up to the month of March, this is coming up again for review because we haven't learned the lesson. Because immediately after that, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So this is us sharing. But, the 6 of Pentacles, in this particular card, more than in others, you can see this man weighing up the coins in on the scale. And this hands coming from nowhere. You cannot actually see the people. You see only the hands grabbing. So because you cannot see the people and because there is the Wheel of Fortune before that, it's like as if these people are there to take but not to show up back. Then they will not show up when it's time to repay us back. They're staying in the shadow. They're there with their hands to grab. But when it's time for them to appear, to give back, they're not there. They're not coming forward. And after that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, again, it's that very, very slow knight. And it's north energy. But I don't sense that it's one particular person. It could be one particular person doing this. But I sense that it's really the universe pointing out to us that we keep doing this, making the same mistakes, being too generous, believing in people, and then what happens is that these people don't come forward to repay us what they have been, the loan we gave them, or they're extremely slow. You see, the Knight, it's looking back instead of looking forward, making excuses, kind of really not moving towards us. And with the Ten of Swords following that, we do understand and we feel betrayed by that, because again, it's a repetitive pattern. And maybe from the same people, maybe from the same person, we haven't learned. We keep making the same mistake and we feel betrayed. We feel tired of this. Because immediately after that, I have the Nine of Wands. Now, the combination of these two cards, you know, you don't read only one card on its own. You read combinations as well. So when I see the Ten of Swords followed by the Nine of Wands, for me, it's like feeling stabbed in the back and being on our last knee, like to say, what have I got to do? You know, I'm really tired of this. And, you know, I have done everything I could to show that you can count on me, but where are you when I need you? Economically, here we're talking economically. And following that, we have the Emperor. And I strongly sense that here is the universe saying to us, you will have to embody this energy, the energy of the Emperor. Put down laws. This is the way it is. Don't be swayed. Don't let, you know, the soft heart of the Scorpio, because as I said, you know, I am a Scorpio rising, and I know how soft we can be, for as hard as we can be as well at the same time. And I strongly sense that the universe here is saying, please, it's time now that you learn this lesson, because this keeps coming up all the time about you being too generous with people that they, you know, they become fog when it's time to come forward. And we need to embody this Emperor and start getting rewarded with the Page of Pentacles. You see how much Pentacles there is here, how much Earth. We need to understand how important it is also to be connected with the economical side, to be able, you know, to survive. And, you know, there is no point if we read this as our energy of us always giving, because the Page is the giver. You know, they bring forward, usually is news, but because of the way I'm reading this, you know, we always extend financial help if we can. This then happens. We have got people like the Seven of Swords taking everything they can and sneaking away. And that's why crowning, so above the Seven of Swords, we've got the Ten of Swords. So we are hurt because people take everything that they can, because we keep offering here, and then they just disappear. So after that, we've got the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. And I strongly sense, now I will read them this way, it's much easier. With the Wheel of Fortune, as I said, karmic lesson we need to learn, because we are on our knees about this particular situation. And it's time to give ourselves the cup of love. This is something that we need to give to ourselves and understand that we are lovable, and we also need to be respected for who we are. We don't need to be always there to help people financially for them to love us. I'm sorry why I said that, I don't know, but that's exactly the meaning I'm getting from this. People have to love us for who we are, not because we are there. And anyway, you know, it's not love that we get back by helping, because this person or these people that we're helping all the time, they're acting like the Seven of Swords. They're just grabbing whatever they can and just disappear. And also here, we've got the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So it's time also that we not only put our foot down with the Emperor and put laws in place about this situation and say no more, enough, it's enough. This is my rule now. And if we need to get a bit angry about it, if there is going to be a confrontation, because the King of Wands does, when he needs to be strong and when he needs to have a confrontation, he's not afraid of it. Like Scorpio, we are not afraid of confrontations, but, you know, sometimes we do tend to try to avoid it. So if there is need of a heated conversation, let it be, and use the intuition. So here we've got the High Priestess, the same as the seventh chakra. The same as the seventh chakra. The High Priestess, we know exactly what's going on. You know, we know what is going on. We just can't understand why people to whom we have been so good, so helpful, keep doing the same thing over and over. But remember that this is a lesson for us. And after that, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's time that we start. Really, this time I'm reading this card opposite. Instead of being waiting. So here we read it two ways. We feel backstabbed because the people that we are giving to are just taking everything and going, never coming back when we ask them for the money back, and we are left waiting with the Seven of Coins. Instead, we can also read it here with the Page of Cups. So I'm reading vertically and horizontally. So here we've got us starting to be honoring ourselves with the Page of Cups, giving love to ourselves, becoming and embodying the King of Wands. The fire, do we need to have a confrontation about it? Let's have it. Because we know that otherwise things are not going to change. And it's time now that we start to count our money and to look after it. Because the Seven of Coins is not only waiting, but it's also minding our financial situations and be a bit more, do you want to say selfish? But I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's selfish. We gave enough. And remember that people will not love us more because of keep giving money. That is not the way. On the bottom of the deck, I felt compelled to turn it. And here is the Death card. That is our card. That is the card of Scorpio. We need to change our approach. Death is transformation. We really need to embody this so that we can finally learn this karmic lesson and move forward. And the last card I have here from the Gateway Oracle card that I asked, how can we work with this? It's looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So, yes, we do not need to always feel compelled to help people on a financial side. We are lovable. We are, we deserve to be loved, understood, cherished. Not because we give. And anyway, that is not the way, because look what people do anyway. And also look deeper in this situation. There is not going to be a change unless we become the Emperor. Now, I will quickly just mention a couple of star signs that they could be involved here. We've got a lot of earth signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. We have got the Emperor, so we have got an Aries. And then we've got the High Priestess. So this could be another Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And then we've got us here as the Death card. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, I will put all of the details in the comment box below. And do not forget to click on the link for the rest of your readings. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.